title of this email, this ain't really no title. Funny or not? Fuck he mean by that? Anyway, I thought this would be a change of pace kind of video.
Yeah, stop talking about all these dicks and pussies all the time.
Busting nuts and nuts hanging
cream
out,
pies
and
hand jobs and anal beads and
just
desecrating walls and
facials and dick butter and
anal beads and all that shit
and bell ends and
mushroom tips. Gotta clean this shit up every now and then.
Dick cheese.
Yeah,
leave all that shit out. We're gonna just change the pace. You ain't gonna hear any of that shit in this video. Do either of you have a memory of something that happened when you were younger that affects you still to this day? Let me jump on this first. I remember when I was a little boy. I suppose I was about, I was about 7, 8 years old.
Where the fuck was I at?
You was right beside me, bitch. We was walking. We was from this small city, right?
Small city.
It was like it was
a
town.
No goddamn city. It was a goddamn village.
Right? And
country village.
Yeah, Martinsville, Virginia. But anyway, we was up there. I think we was gonna go see our friend Terry. Remember that fucker? Terry Yates? I bet that nigga locked up.
That nigga probably did, man. That nigga was that nigga wasn't nothing but trouble.
Yeah, we was gonna go find Terry to play with him, right? And I couldn't find Terry, right? And I was walking by this alley, and for some reason, something was drawn to me to stop and look down this alley between these two buildings.
You already know what the fuck, man. You bringing up some bad memories.
I turned around, and looked over, right, and it was this fucking bum.
God damn,
right? And all I seen was the back of him, right? He was in a squatted position, right? And all you could see was this big log of shit hanging out his ass, right? And then he turned around, right? And he looked at me like, what the fuck you looking at, boy? And I took off running. I started crying to this fucking day.
You forgot what else he said too, man.
I never forget it. I can't remember. What'd he say?
When you gotta go, you gotta go.
Yeah, that's what that motherfucker said. I forgot all about that shit. That was like, I was like 7 or 8. Man, this has been like 30 years later, man. And from time to time, that memory will just come to me.
Yeah, it's dream about it too. Goddamn nightmares.
I mean, I'm telling you. That dude had like an arm hanging out his ass.
Hey, man, you get the fucking gist.
It was crazy as hell. I ain't never seen no shit like that before.
Maybe his diet was high in fiber.
If it was high in fiber, it wouldn't be like that. I would say it was high in protein. Because when you high in protein, you constipate. That shit don't fall apart neither.
Well, high in fiber, that shit came out easy out of his ass, man. If he wasn't high in fiber, man, that motherfucker busted his asshole open.
Tell me